So, sorry, servus again. Little update video to our normal stocks. As always, I'm using this method here for the tracking. If you want more explanations, the same if you want the complete overview of to every tracking for every stock, just rewatch the weekly recap video. There I explain everything. Today is just updates. So, we today start with ASST because someone asked for it. I have the bullish and the bearish version ready. So for this one, I know I said I don't like 1-year-old companies, but to be fair, I mean, okay, this is older than 1 year, but it's still young, okay? But because it was wished, I will show it. So for this, for the bullish version, let's do this with the bullish version. From your IPO, this was clearly your C. You did your lower high, then you made the lower low from your lower high. This was your T. You again did a lower low to your M. This was your T. And down here in December 2024 was your V. From there till April 2025 was your higher low. And then you went into the breakout again. Somewhere in here, most likely this little blip here. And because the ST, that is your A. Then you have your massive B and then your C, which is a lower peak. So now what we did in the last months. Here. So you did your clearly a C peak, then your lower high. You could compare this lower high to this lower high. Then your M, perfectly attaching it to the bottom of B, where you bounce. No. Here, you broke, maybe a little bit bigger. Yeah, you break under it, you tried to break over it again, but you reject. And this is your M then. Then you made a lower low to your M. This is most likely your T for the bullish version. And then this would be the last time to sell before you did your V and A. So for the bullish version, I have 2 ways for the bullish version. The first one, okay, the V and A for the bullish version is kind of perfect. The higher low is tricky. So for the first version, for the higher low, this higher low is done with this bounce here at 1.10. Your next target would be A at 3.27, can be a little bit over it, on the line or under it. Then pullback, most likely at 0.5. So let's say if it's on the line, the pullback would go to 160. Then you do your B, and your B most likely is at 540. And then the only question is, are you breaking the last peak, or are you doing your third lower peak, which could start a death spiral? Or for the bullish version, and that's my point right now, you could just repeat this here, where this is your V, this is your V after the T. This little hump here is somewhere in here. But the main problem is this peak and these lower highs here. Because you have here peak, here lower high, and then you made this U with a lower peak, lower high on the right side. in the worst case, you would be right here right now. So in that case, you would just drop, little peak, drop again, coming near your V, but not under it. Okay, so let's do it. So it's not really working right now because of this little peak. But in my opinion, if you look at this, you would be right here now. This here would be this. And you would still do this. Maybe a little bit bigger. Here. You would still do this. You won't break under your 70 cents. But it could take some time there. And then you do your A. That would be the bullish bearish version because this higher low is just massive. One thing, just because it seems like that this time this is way more massive or longer than this here, because your weight from C to lower high is very short in here. Your M is very short here, your T is very short here, and your fall to your V is also way longer in the first one. So this could be short. You could just really go down, a little sideways, go up, one more low but higher than this, and then you go. Yeah. For the bearish version for this is this one. From the beginning, nothing is changing. The ABC isn't changing. The only thing which would change is that our last peak was just T. And you still have to look for V under A. And in my opinion, it would be on this trend line. On this big trend line from RPO, somewhere on this trend line, you would get your V under A, which has to be under 76 cents. If this is T, you have to do a low low. And then wherever it is, you're doing your higher low. And then the only thing here what would change is your A would be at 179. Then breakout retest. And then the same. Are you breaking all-time this last little peak or not? I have to say, it doesn't matter if it's bullish or bearish, but there are better stocks to play right now. I mean, we are talking here about a few dollars. And it would be even, I don't even know to what I would tending to in this here. So let's say for levels, okay? Bullish and bearish. For levels, everything over 180 is bullish. And everything under $1.09 is not bearish because you could still do the longer variant, this one, where the higher low is just taking longer. But the BLN just tells you it will take longer. Or you're doing a new low. So, yeah. Not financial advice, just my opinion. I wouldn't play this right now. I mean, okay, if we break 180, okay. Then perfect. Or if you get a bounce somewhere at 60 cents and we get confirmation that the higher low is finished. Okay, then you could play it. Right now, I wouldn't touch it. So, next one. BYND. Just for a short overview, we only have a bullish chart because the bearish chart means it's over and dead and never existed. So this is the overview. So what did we do today? We got a little bounce, I think, today. Yeah. I adjusted the trend line just a little bit. And it's still going down. Yeah. Next Tuesday is earnings. So for my bullish thesis, we would knife. How much is this? 26%. So 11% down tomorrow, 11% down on Monday would be perfect. Tuesday we get our high low because earnings, and on earnings, whatever they say, we run. Our next target would be $33. If not, so let's say we're doing small nothing till Tuesday, I would imagine we get this knife on Tuesday because of earnings. Yeah. For the stupid part, if we're already doing this without this, I would just say I can't track this. Then here is nothing. Here is no 0.5. Here is just nothing. So if it happens, it happens. Everything over 233 is bullish. If you drop under 73 cents, that's bearish, and I wouldn't touch it. Right now, it still looks perfect. It's close to be finished for the A pullback, and then comes our B run. Looks perfect. So next one is NEO. Bullish and bearish. I think NEO didn't do anything today. No. So for NEO, just watch the video of yesterday. I showed bearish and bullish. Here's the bullish version for NEO. And here's the bearish version for NEO. Nothing changed. Nothing changed today. So I don't have to use your time for this. So plug. Did we anything doing plug? Yeah. So do we have bullish and bearish for plug today? Yeah. So here's our bullish chart for plug. We are still in the run to our big A. And today, okay, if it did something, I don't know. Okay, for the bullish version, we are still at the 0.5. So two ways. We are bouncing here. I mean, we are already, you could say, if you're not breaking 245, this was your V, this was your higher low, and you go. Everything over 472 is bullish, but you're not allowed to touch 245. If you touch 245, that's double bottom. Then it's wrong. If you break under it, your next target for the bullish version is 216, the same. You're coming down, V under A, higher low, and you go. And as always, we are still looking for A, which is around 12. Breakout, retest, and you go. If you go under 180, that would be your last line because it's the 0.5 of the B. But if you go as low as 136, then it's just the bearish version where our last peak was our T. We would be still in higher low, not in the run to A. We still would have to find a new low, which is under 68 cents. Then the same again. We high, low, and then you go. Let's see what's happening. Okay, next one, Fuser. Did we do something? No. Okay. And 9% drop today. So for the overview, for the one and only bullish version, this is our bullish version. What did we do today? Yeah. Okay. We did something today. This was today, right? Yeah. Rejected the T. Perfect. So this here, we could quite sure now say this was our little T, just saying that's just a pullback of A. Okay. So we clearly rejected it. So if this T is true, we for sure have to do something lower than 728. Your next target is the 0.5 at 687. You can break a little bit on that. This would be then your V, high, low, and you go. If you're really breaking the 0.5 pip, you just do the V under A, and most likely just the breakout retest from this 4-year trend line. And of course, V, higher, low, and then you go. Still looks absolutely perfect. For this case, everything over 10.99 is absolutely bullish. Everything over 12.36, perfect. And your next target is still 165. Yeah. If you break under $5, I will have to make a new one, but right now, perfect. Was expected. Okay. Next one, Bad Bars and Beyond, the bullish and the bearish. Write it into the comments, please, if I still have to show you the bullish version, because right now the bullish version is over for me. I could still say, yeah, if we get a bounce here, then everything is good, and our next one is 36, but we are right now so deep under my no-no line. I don't want hurt feelings, but I can't show this bullish now anymore. For me, I hate if someone is saying 100%, but I can't show it bullish anymore. For me, this version is now really confirmed. We broke the no-no line. Now really our next target is something lower than 355. If we're doing a higher low to 2020 or a new all-time low, we will see, but we have to go under 356. We just have to. This is confirmed T right now. You will go down the same like you did in 2020. This is the same movement like here. And here will be a perfect entry. If we somewhere in here, so let's this, if we somewhere in here find our V and then a confirmed higher low, that's the perfect entry. If it's this year, I would expect this still happening this year because this knife in 2020 was quite quick. We are moving slower right now, but I would still imagine we could get it latest December, later end of December this year. And then your A target is at 12 and your B target 37. And if we break all-time highs or not, who cares? And this no financial advice will be a perfect entry for the next one. But right now, even playing pots makes sense right now, in my opinion. So, yeah. Let's see. Next one is grab, but yeah, nothing changed today. No. for the overview, I only have a bullish chart right now. We already did our A peak, and we are still in the A pullback. And to be exact, I would say we are coming from our L, our lower high. We already did a lower low to this, so the next one would be our M, then our T, and then the 0.5 at 468-ish, and then we go up again. Right now, today was just no movement, so same as yesterday. Okay. Next one is BLNK. Do we have something better? No. So only bullish chart on BLNK. We did something today. So here is our bull chart for BLNK. We are already in the third fractal because this here is the first one. This is the second one. What did we do? So for this, we already made a peak, just not a little bit under the line, of course, but already over the trend line. So what did we do today? Yeah, two ways. We are at our 0.5 FIB. So we already made a lower low to our T. So if this from Tuesday, what is this? If this 1.47 was our V, then this here could already be our higher low. We already touched and dropped under 0.5, so we could already be ready to go. Only two things. We are not allowed to touch or break 147. This higher low has to be over that to be true. If we touch 147 or break it, of course, then your next line is 135. And if this is not holding, then I think you make a full breaker retest. Your V under A is at $1. Let's see if it's happening. If you bounce here, everything over $2 is bullish, and everything over 285. And we absolutely finished this pullback from A, and the next target would be B at $26. And I'm still the opinion that we are right here in this decision zone, in this pullback here. So yeah, still looks perfect. Maybe it's finished already. Maybe it still takes some time. Okay, next one is AI, bullish and bearish. And here the same thing. Write me in the comments if you still want to see the bullish version, because the same like Bed Bath & Beyond. For me, the bullish version is over now. Absolutely over. We broke under my B line. We tried to get over it again. We checked it, and we even broke my no-low line today. For me, the bullish version for this the bullish version, just the bullish version where we bounce here is over. For me, now the bearish version is absolutely in play now, and that would just mean we need something lower than $14. The same like here. In my opinion, we are perfectly in this candle right now. This candle here. And in my opinion, you maybe even drop tomorrow a little bit. Then you get the absolutely confirmation for this bearish version is you get a gap down. You have here a gap down. A little gap down. If you somewhere get here a little gap down, yeah. The bearish version is, for me, right now already 99%. You need something lower than $14. I could imagine it will be just a high low of December 22, so somewhere in this range. But you could also do a lower low. But you might just wait for wherever it bounces, then the higher low confirmation, and then your next target is $30 for A and 36 for B. And then the only question is, are we breaking $50 or not? Right now, this AI thing will go down. And if you like news, the news is already written. The AI bubble is bursting, blah, blah, blah. Perfect. Nvidia is shorted to death, blah, 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 blah. Perfect. In my opinion, you will do a new BYND. So, SAVA. Again, for the full overview, and there's a lot of to be said here, just watch the weekly recap video for what we have done today. I changed a little bit. We not really do something today. We still have this line at 286, which I really don't want to break. But so we have an old, which is not saying if we break this, we go to new old. For the old, you have still 2 points if you break it 286. The first one is the 0.5 from the low to A, which is at 240, or the V under A from this little A, which is at 2.04. Also, tracking wise, okay, if you bounce here or if you bounce here, would still work with tracking. I still don't want to break 286. For the new, yeah, this is really the absolutely last no-no line. If you break 176, then we are in this candle right now. And we still have to look for a new low. This movement will be the next month. And somewhere February, April, March, you have the next chance to go. But just saying, it still looks good. We didn't got a big drop today, even with SPY dropping 1% today. We are still holding. So tomorrow is Friday. Next chance for pre-market, after hours, and Monday break. So let's wait what happens tomorrow. So gap fill this year still on the table. Okay. Next one is OCGN, and we did nothing today. No change. Here is the bullish chart. If you want more information, just watch the video of yesterday. But there was just no change today. GNS. This is the bullish chart of GNS. And did we? No. Also for GNS, we didn't do anything. Just because we have two versions, the finished one, the green one, and the red one. Green one is still working. We didn't touch our line, and right now we're still in high low. So as long as we're not touching 0.7154, this would still be our V, and we would be in our high low right now and ready to go. If we touch this line, then we still have to go to 60 cents, and then doing the same V&A, high low, and then we go. Yeah, no change today. So the next one is FFAI. Did we do something on FFAI? Yeah. Here the bull version. I only have the bull version for FFAI. Here is our bullish chart. And today we had the next drop. So here, so this T is still perfect. This V and this high low was wrong, so we are looking still for our bounce. I just have no lines anymore left. So this V and the A has to be somewhere in here. Somewhere in here you get your V and A, then high low, and then you go. Everything over 168 is bullish. And you're not allowed to break 87 cents. That would be bad. But we still have space left. So still looking bullish. I would imagine that this thing is just waiting for mid-November for SPY doing its B peak. Still looks good. Last one is bull. Here, the only version, the bull chart, which I had to do completely new because it's just one fractal. And what we do today, yeah. The thing is, I already said it yesterday. This here, what we did on Wednesday. This is for me not V&A because I don't like double buttons. For a new V&A, I want a lower low. So this peak here is wrong for me. But to have an alt, okay, as long as we are not touching or breaking under 9.55, this was our V. And we would be in our higher low right now. If we touch 9.55 and I expect to break it, this would be then our V&A. There we would get the bounce, then higher low, and then we go. My opinion, just saying. And again, for confirmation, everything over $12 is bullish. Our next target is A at 18.32 and then 0.5 pullback. And then our next target is 33. And whatever, if we're breaking C or not, we will see. Okay. So, if you have questions, write into the comments. If you have wishes like ASST, if you want to see me looking at other stocks, just write it into the comments. Yeah. If you liked it, give me a like and see you next time.